Michael was a modest and diligent father who formerly lived in a little village hidden amid verdant green meadows. He was a man of few words but great love for Emma and Ethan, his children. Although Michael had always wanted to be an artist, life took him in a different direction. Michael put in a lot of effort as a carpenter, utilizing his deft hands to make exquisite furniture for the locals. He loved what he did, but he wanted his kids to have the possibilities he never did. Emma and Ethan were gifted individuals who had a strong interest for dance and music. Michael recognized their potential and resolved to take all necessary steps to develop their abilities. Michael would gather Emma and Ethan in their small living room every night after a hard day at work. He purchased a used ballet barre and a worn-out piano with the little money he had saved. He spent hours instructing his kids in the nuances of music and dance, despite being exhausted. As time passed, Michael's perseverance paid off. All who watched were transfixed as Emma's fingers glided gracefully across the piano keys and Ethan's elegant movements. As their abilities grew, a renowned music academy in the surrounding city quickly became aware of them. Michael made a difficult choice, knowing that their goals could only be fulfilled at the academy. In order to pay for their tuition and other costs, he sold his prized item, a set of construction tools. He had to give up his art, which was a bittersweet sacrifice, but he understood it was a little price to pay for the future of his kids. Emma and Ethan flourished in the academy, where their abilities shone. They put their all into their academics because they wanted to make their father proud and were appreciative of what he had given up. Despite being physically separated, Michael remained their constant source of support and direction. He would send them love and support, filled letters, giving them the will to keep going in the face of difficulties. Years later, Emma and Ethan received their diplomas from the academy and were prepared to start their careers. They returned to their hamlet, where a large performance had been planned in their honor with excitement in their hearts. Unaware of the sacrifices their father had made, the entire neighborhood gathered to celebrate their accomplishments. They expressed the depth of their father's efforts for their aspirations when Emma and Ethan took the stage and dedicated their performances to their adored father. Realizing the extent of Michael's generosity and the effect he had on his children's life, the audience was brought to tears. Michael had inadvertently given the entire town a valuable lesson at that precise moment. Love knows no borders when it comes to the dreams of our children. They came to understand that making sacrifices for our children's pleasure and fulfillment represents true parental success, rather than focusing on one's own accomplishments. The tale of Michael and his kids offered as a timeless lesson in how parental love and sacrifice may influence future generations. The villagers learned from it that the best gifts we can offer our kids are not things, but rather our steadfast support, faith in their aspirations, and readiness to make sacrifices for their happiness. Thus, the village gathered to celebrate Michael and all the fathers who, like him, had selflessly devoted their lives to their children on Father's Day. It evolved into a celebration of affection, selfless, and the significant influence dads have on the goals and futures of their children. The tale of Michael and his kids is still powerful, serving as a constant reminder of the enduring love that unites a family and the enormous power of a father's sacrifice.